हाय हेलो हेलो एवरीवन यार ऑडियो वीडियो सब क्लियर है जस्ट लेट मी नो दैट के हाय श्रद्धा हाय अंशुल हेलो युवराज हेलो दिव्यांशु कैसे हो सारे हाउ आर यू ऑल कोई बात नहीं युवराज डोंट वरी मच बिकॉज today's class will be more about CSS. So like in the first 30 minutes only we will I have forgot to teach one concept in CSS. So sorry, in table. So I'll quickly tell that, and after that we will make a form that will take just hardly 10 to 15 minutes. And post that we'll start CSS. Basically, we will be doing with CSS, and in fact, in CSS also we'll be studying basic CSS properties today. In fact, I informed the this Harshit Bhaiya to make the class for CSS centric only, but like he just really forgot to put that thing in the, or maybe just he made the class as per the required. So we are just going one class behind. Don't worry, by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we will be all okay. Acha, you all had test. You all had test. How was it? Chalo, a better question to ask would be how many of you gave the test? I did, I did, I did. So 16, 17 out of 20. That's a good score. That's a good score, Yuvraj. Okay. Mm, well, I don't know about it. I really don't know about it. I even don't know, Shraddha. It is open throughout the time. You could have given it any time. So it is open all the time. Acha, just one thing. Is there some sort of noise that you all are hearing? Because I'm using a extra fan today. Yesterday I was sweating. I was so just making sure for that also. ठीक है. Uh, okay, okay, okay. Okay, Shraddha or P Singh, tell me ki, how was the HTML part? Just ignore the CSS part for those. I'm asking this question from those people who attended the test. Yuvraj, I actually sent. I remember you sent me a message. Wait, I'll do one thing. I'll right away send you a joining link. Uh, Yuvraj, just text me once hi on the WhatsApp. मैंने सर okay, I got your number, got your number. I've sent you the joining link. You can just join in the class, but I'm not able to see the lecture on the portal as well. To understand, Arjun, yeah, don't worry. You won't be it won't be hard to understand because it will be little. You might get little confused for the first 30 minutes, okay? Because there is still one concept of HTML that is left, that is forms and all. After that, it will be all okay because we will start with the CSS. Achha, by the way, I'm still waiting for the people to join. Like there are 19 people here right now. So till the time, I can just ask you some questions regarding the test. How was it to all those people who sent? Like I remember, Shraddha, you gave the test, right? Okay, HTML part was good. HTML part was good. They were quite genuine. They were quite genuine and easy. So anything such that you feel was not taught in class or something like that, or like everything, not each and every question, but like a general overview was done in the class, except for the this CSS part, except for the CSS part, only on the HTML part. ठीक है, ठीक है. यस यस युवराज बताओ. Uh, Harshit Bhaiya would be a better person to ask that. ठीक है, युवराज, I think that a level of like now you would be knowing more when you'll make more projects, more things, and उससे कोई बहुत ज्यादा डेवलपमेंट लाइफ में फर्क पड़ेगा नहीं. अरे मतलब ठीक है, अभी ना आई विल टीचिंग यू व्हेन CSS there are hundred and thousands of properties and all, not 100,000 but like approximately 100. No one remembers that. Classes would give. Okay, 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 got your point. ठीक है, just 2 minutes. मेरे एग्जाम्स में से अभी क्वेश्चन तो सर मेन एग्जाम में भी ऐसे क्वेश्चन आएंगे. I think, see, this was a quick check. I feel ki how many of you are attending the classes regularly. This class was more sort of a check ki how many of you are attending the class regularly. In the main test, it would be more development oriented, your project discussion or something like that. But I'm not in that particular. See, in a entire system, you have certain departments, right? So my roles and responsibility is only about taking the classes, and after that I just like to entertain you guys. If you entertain in the sense, entertain your queries. After that, the management side, I don't look into that. So whatever the things that has been going on, I am not aware about it. Okay, in 2 minutes we will start. Okay, in 2 minutes we will start. Acha, by the way, I uploaded the code on GitHub. I hope everyone got the GitHub link, all the codes you have got. And from today, every class, so each and every day, ऐसे सारे टैग्स एक जैसे ही लग रहे थे. Like each day na, I don't have to explicitly send you the link. You can just go on the GitHub and like I'll day 4, day 5, day 6. By that way, I'll upload the code. Okay, right now I'll show you. Right now I'll show you. Maybe there would be some technical issues. I'll just confirm once. I'll just confirm once. Hi. So I've just talked to Harshit Bhaiya. So he just told me कि there are some issues on the back end. It is being uploaded. कल नहीं हो पाया था, and it is being uploaded. कुछ देर में ही हो जाएगा. So you all will be able to see the yesterday's class. Those who have missed it. Okay. ठीक है जी. Let's start the class. We are good to go to start the class. CD. Yes. And I can do and all. Then I have front end on the yeah. D5. CD. Mm, uh, Someone would send the WhatsApp link on the chat. Some WhatsApp group link on the chat. Okay. So here we have day 4, and then we have here day 5. Okay. So basically, कुछ चीजें अपन भूल रहे थे डे 4 पे. कल एक चीज भूल गए थे. Yes. There was one concept that I forgot after the class. I realized because I was not in a good mental state also yesterday. There is one concept that I forgot to tell you while teaching this HTML class. ठीक है. So tables. I'll just actually copy this entire table and paste it here. So here today it is raining and there is not. I thought power cut will few minutes. Okay, Shin, like Sidhu, certainly I cannot do anything. I cannot do anything regarding that, but yeah, I'll make sure I'll ask Harshit to upload the sessions as soon as possible. So maybe by midnight or like at 2 or 3 a.m. you will be able to get that session links, and you can just see the videos or something. So yeah. Cool. Okay. What will be today? Same. 8 to 11. 8 to 11. Same. Let's start the class. Let's start the class. We have been chit-chatting for a long time now. It's time to let's start the class. Okay. So we have learned table yesterday. Okay. We all have learned table yesterday. And I hope you all know row spam and call spam. So table, you all know, right? We discussed yesterday. Anyone have any issues in table? Come on, guys, like you can just write yes or no. That would help me understanding the position of the class, and I can just take a good decisions right in the class. ठीक है. So we all did some row span and call span. Okay. Good. there is one more thing. There is one more thing. Just a little bit of styling. Just a little bit of styling. Table tag. Here we can add CELST style. CELL span किधर पे ऐड करते हैं यार? CELLS नो टेबल रो। मैं किसी गलत जगह पे ऐड कर रहा हूँ मे बी। Just let me check. CELL cell spacing and cell padding in TABL table. W3 schools. ये बस एट्रीब्यूट ऐड कहाँ करते हैं, ऐड कहाँ करते हैं, कहाँ करते हैं? टेबल्स, टेबल बॉर्डर स्पेसिंग, th and table head and table data. td is table data. td is table data. ठीक है? So here I would be adding a style sty style pad and td basically td and th. Then we can or td. एक सेकंड यार, what's happening? td table border spacing, cell padding, TATTI. क्या था attribute? Just give me 1 second. Cell padding, cell padding. Cell padding था. Padding. Ten pixel. ओके, तो यार देखो यहाँ टेबल रो के अंदर करते हैं. ठीक है, टेबल रो के अंदर कर देते हैं. तो बेसिकली देयर इज I'll just remove this thing. There is two things that I need to tell. That is one thing is कि I'll just add little bit, and that the first thing is padding. ठीक है, if I do a padding of around just see 5 pixel, the padding of 5 पिक्सल। ठीक है, कौन से मेन टैब के अंदर किया है? लेट्स लर्न HTML, टेबल रोज, स्टाइल, पैडिंग 5 पिक्सल्स, border 1 pixel, SOLID solid, C के black, padding 5 pixel, padding means it's a style name। दिक्कत कहाँ पे आ रही है यार? सॉरी फॉर लेट। अच्छा ठीक है, छोड़ो, लीव दिस। पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है, कोई एरर आ रहा है, मैं भी सॉल्व नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ। इट्स अ बैड डे। FORMS forms dot HTML, leave it, I'll just see what happening. Just a bad day. Let's start with the forms. There is a complete so it's space between border, right? Leave it. Don't want to start. I really don't want to start with a very bad start. I'll tell within the break. I'll see what's the issue. कभी कभी समझ में नहीं आता है or at the instant, and then we'll just have a look. See, now we are going to study about forms, all about forms. The forms are basically the simple thing that a registration form or something like that you see in your day-to-day life. Whatever the basic types of form we will create. So you just go and do nothing, just write a simple form tag. There is a form tag for that form tag. Okay. Forget about this action right now. This is something a tag like we use generally for the backend. In backend that suppose I might be using some PHP or some node for that backend, and data will go and save there. Okay, so forget about it right now. In forms, we generally basically take inputs. So maybe let's start to make a registration form. So I have a name, and then I'll just use a input tag, INPUT input tag. Okay, in input tag, what's happening? In input tag, all the things that you need to know all about, because there is just this type is very important. When you give a type of text, this will be a text type. Okay, you can just go and write here. Maybe I can write my name, VIK is Vikash, TIWA Vikash. Okay, it will just go and send on the backend. You can also give maybe class, not class, maybe roll number. So roll number you can give. Here you can give input and you can still keep a tab. Achha, we'll use a BR right now for it will come below 2BR maybe. थोड़ा semantic लगेगा. अब देखो, you might have seen कि if I'll go here and write numbers, it will still work. But you might have seen in some places like they are very specific. If there is a mobile number you have to put, then you cannot put some text there, isn't it? Like you text means that alphabets or something like that. You cannot write there. You will be specified. So all that is controlled by using this text. All that is controlled by using this text. You can put here number. Now, in case only you can add number. So, see, I'm actually trying my best to put some text. I cannot put. When I'm entering any numbers, I can enter. Okay. Similar to that, we have multiple tags for the forms. BR, and then maybe we have mobile number, MOBILE, mobile. That will be, again, we can take a input, INPUT input, and that would be also a number. Okay. Then comes, suppose we can also put checkbox. So basically से बहुत simple है, mobile number, class, subject, gender, ठीक है, GENDER, gender, INPUT input, and you can just go on and see this, all these types of checkboxes. Okay, all these are the types. These are these many types of. So if I just enter here checkbox, that will make me a checkbox. You can just go and fill. Okay. Now there is one more very interesting part. Anyone can volunteer for that experiment. Do you all know, suppose ki any particular website or anything where let's now open, let me open the AccioJobs site. Okay, AccioJobs website, and here if I try to log in, let me just go out. Let me just go out. Do anyone knows that I can still see this password anyhow? This is a like dotted. We cannot see how does, not using this visibility tag, You all can do like a manager sikha tha. I was just doing a little prank with my friends and all. Yes. So for making that, you can just go here and write BR, and then just maybe key password, PASS and WORD password, and input tag, and in type you can just enter. एक बार मेरे को spelling इसकी में डर होता है. So I'll just see there is some password. Yeah. So whatever you'll enter here, now whatever you'll enter here, all this is in the password mode. You know, I'll show you a very interesting trick. मैं किसी ऐसे प्रोफाइल का लेता हूं जिसका जो अब मैं पढ़ा भी नहीं रहा होता हूं. ठीक है, चलो. He is yeah. Yes, your voice is lagging. Is my voice lagging for everyone? ठीक है. तो देखो, see here once. You can just go on inspect part. And you can see here the type is password. If you just go and change this type text now, see, a very small. So you can just play around with this also. You just change the type and you can just see the passwords and all. So basically this is a actual thing, how this password is being hidden or anything like that. Okay. I hope this is something that is new, or for not for everyone, but for some people, you can just go and see your passwords and all. अब ये experiment हर जगह मत करना. So once again, it is nothing rocket science. Just see, just go here, go on the inspect. Can you see here the type, input type? See here, it is the input tag being used here. Input tag is being used here. The type is the password. Just go and change it to text. Go and change it to text. Okay. Cool. Can you tell me how to bring the suggestion in the input type? Yeah, Shatish, sure. I'll do that. Right away. I'll do that. Maybe just nothing. Just right tab and when you will start writing, you can just give there. Okay. You can just, whenever you will start, you can just give here. Okay. So there are one more types of inputs, BR and then BR. And there are again, suppose you want to enter date. Okay. So there is a specific type of input that says date. Okay. Now, if you just go here, can you see the DDMMYY format? You can actually select the calendars and all. So now you must be getting a familiar idea how this HTML, how these web pages are actually made. How these web pages are actually made. Okay. Till this point, I don't think there should be any issue to anyone, because this is very simple, very simple things that we are. Maybe we'll just play around with some other BR tags. BR into 2. Yeah, I'm not getting these option. Ria, what are you doing? Acha, maybe. Yeah, maybe I see. I have not used a lot of extension. I have used a lot of extension in my server. Maybe it could be one result of one of those, but I don't think there would be anything hard for this. These attribute values are not visible. I didn't get your question. The attribute, what exactly you want to say? Acha, wait. I'll give you a right to unmute yourself. Ria Agarwal. Yeah, you can unmute yourself and just ask what you were trying to say.
Yes, sir. Actually, like when you're typing type is equal to, so it's showing you so many values, right? Date, checkbox, number, vagara. So I'm not getting these options. I have to type them by myself. Yeah, this place. I'm not getting.
Download snippets in VS Code. Yeah, maybe na ki I don't remember exactly ki which extension it was for. I was using, because I've been using the same VS Code, like the same device for a long time. So I have installed some extensions. Maybe if any one of you HTML CSS snippets. Okay, HTML CSS snippets. Which one is SNIP? HTML and CSS. Okay, I'll check them without an extension. Yeah. Okay. तो मेरे में भी नहीं था, पर पता नहीं क्यों, मतलब मेरे VS कोड में तो कर रहा था सपोर्ट. ठीक है. तो अरे इन केस देखो रिया, in case you don't know na, so you're always free, just go here and type forms attribute in type input types, INPU, the input types HTML input types, and these are the things. Okay, these are the things. You can always go to ask the same doubt, and it's coming for me. VS Code auto suggestion. Yeah, VS Code auto suggestions, not all of those things. ठीक है जी. ठीक है, तो मतलब you can go here and just check. Then we have some other date, and you can also put your email, email email type, and just go here. Type was date. Okay, and then email is input, and you can just write email. Okay, so in case if I just put this, it will show error. इसमें email लिखना ही पड़ेगा. Right now I have not made something like that, so viktwari12@gmail.com. Yeah. So then there are one more types. कुछ जो मेजर टाइप्स है वो मैं क्लास में डिस्कस कर दे रहा हूँ, एंड देयर आर लाइक मेनी मोर which submit तो लास्ट में URL weak radio password file image and one thing text area. Yeah, so provide your feedback, write your feedback, WRITE, or maybe FWEDBACK feedback. In the feedback section, I'll just mention it text. Okay. And I can give it a width, WI width, maybe 100 pixels, and then HEI height, 100 pixels. Yeah, काम क्यों नहीं कर रहा है? Not text. This is not text. This is not text. Color, date and time, file, image, range, text, time, URL, B. Text, paragraph or something like that. PARA. है नहीं, ठीक है, leave it. Let it be simple text. That's HTML. Do we have here something more? File. We have any? We can choose that. Okay. And there is one last. Range would be something different. आज पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है. Range is something different. I said no, range is something different. Like you can just provide some range and from that. अरे टेक्स्ट होता था, मतलब उसमें ऐसा बॉक्स बनता है. It makes like the box like this where you can just write all your text, feedback, and all those things. Input tag for feedback. Not address. I input tag for feedback. A feedback form using a simple input tag for long or paragraph. Text box. For example, yes, like this. What's the name? Text area. Okay. So maybe I have like that. Yeah, I got it. Here it is. It is a complete different file only. Yeah. You can just give here some name, maybe feedback form. FWDBACK feedback. Okay, and IDs, it's not necessary. FWDBACK feedback. You can just write that. Okay, and maybe use BR so that it will look good. Cool. And then you have two more. We have two more input tags that I wanted to discuss. That is BR and then INPUT input type. SUB submit. In case, suppose you have written anything here, here, you have checked, you have something like that. Password का मैंने password text कर दिया था क्या? If you just go here and write the password, it will become just check. Maybe I'll use something. I'll put the feedback like this, and please include A in the email address. See, since I was using an email address, I was using an email address tag, and I didn't put a @ symbol. So it is showing me an error. VIK 12 @ gmail.com. It will just go on the backend wherever you can see all these prompts are coming, and then we have another type of input that is, maybe you can say input tag RE, not input label or something like A, B, C, label. You can do that also. You can do that gender where we went, the gender हमने कहाँ लिखा था? Here, and again input checkbox ECK. अरे आ जा यार, क्यों मजे ले रहा है? चेकबॉक्स के डबल चेकबॉक्स तो नहीं है ना? रेडियो something like that, or not radio, checkbox only. Yeah, and you can just give here the first gender. You can write here male, and then you can write here female. Okay, using that you can do it. Okay, it's all about form, and basically this is not how you create actually a good form. For that we will for that we will just like maybe feedback range appreciation style is, for me feedback range appearance or style is coming like box, like not like yours, which is volume style. Yeah, Satish, yeah, I have made. Can I show the? Yeah, sure, sure. You can do that, sort of, and the full code that you want to see. Yeah, see, here it is. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? ठीक है जी, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. Till here, the basic HTML part. Till here, the basic HTML part we are done. Okay. There is still a lot left. There is still a lot left that we will like learn throughout the go. Now we'll move to the CSS. Now basically we will move to the CSS. So, okay, let's take a minute pause. ठीक है जी, चलिए. Let's see. देखो, basically ना, let's go on this AccuJobs website. You have submitted. Ankit, ठीक है, I'll answer your question. Just let's introduce a little bit of CSS and then simultaneously, because in order to like add CSS also, you first we will not need to write the HTML code, isn't it? We'll have to write the HTML code, and we'll do that at the same time. So आपका क्वेश्चन का मैं आंसर कर दूंगा, like always कि I take again an example and then introduce that topic that we give. ठीक है, तो देखो यार, सिंपल सा एक चीज है कि this AccuJob website, maybe let's go on the main website. ठीक है, let's go on the main website. This is so beautiful. You all can see the beauty of this website. So I'll do a simple thing. I'll do a very simple thing. Just uh give me a second. Script link, and then link script. ठीक है जी. If there would be no CSS, this AccuJob website would look like this. If there would be no CSS, like usually people say कि this like HTML and CSS provide styling or something like that. So did you just notice how this beautiful website, AccuJobs website, this beautiful website would look like this without CSS. ठीक है? This would look. So basically what CSS does is it add beauty. It add beauty to the current HTML. It just you can just play around, you can add some different color, you can position the text. Now you can see all the text in the HTML are, how to say this, are shifted, or maybe are starting from the left side. Did you do this? अरे I didn't do anything. रिया see देखो क्या मैंने कुछ नहीं किया. I just went on, I just did the inspect. ठीक है, I went in the head section. You might not know right now for this, and I just deleted all the CSS files, because I know right now which are the CSS files. And link relation, here is one more CSS file, real style sheet, and no script. Yeah, all good. Here it is. There would be maybe one more style sheet that is left. Okay. So all I did was that. The screen is not showing AccuJobs website. Can you see right now? Shraddha has left right now. So I hope this would be a very practical example of understanding what exactly CSS does, right? It add then, okay, the JavaScript and React add functionality. after this week, when in the next week we'll move to the JavaScript part, there you'll learn ki this JavaScript, how we will add some functionalities, like you are clicking a button. Right now, if I just click a button on this particular website, let's say I'm clicking this button, it is taking me to a different website or different page, web page actually, I would say. It is taking me to a different web page. So that is what, that is a some functionality. That is some functionality, isn't it? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So let's start learning this. So maybe on the day 5, I would make another folder that would be CSS. Okay. And in this folder, I would make a index index.html, HTML, not HTML. Okay. And then here I have. So simple. I would be doing again key CSS is more about just visualizing, in learning intro to CSS. intro to CSS. ठीक है जी. तो देखो, let's say I would write a simple h1 tag. This is HEA. This is a HEADING. This is a heading. Okay. Right now its color is black. I can just go on and add here. Again, I'll discuss all this in a very deep mode, just showing a little demo. And maybe I would add blue. I'll add BLUE. You can see the color has been changed. Maybe around this, I would like to add some green or double E and green. Now the color is green. This is one of the simple way. Okay? This is one of the simple way. A live demo how we are using CSS to change this websites and all. In order to go to the CSS ahead, we need to learn a very small topic that for now we'll have like around 15 minutes of a theory session. That would be basically about good notes. आज से CSS शुरू. Yes, Akshay. आज से CSS शुरू है. And then we have active jobs. Then we have module 5. Selectors. ठीक है. Yeah, all good. तो अपन को ना थोड़ा सा CSS पढ़ने से पहले एक चीज के बारे में पढ़ना है. That is selectors. CLECTORS. Selectors. Can anyone share Zoom link? Leave this comment. ठीक है जी. तो देखो, अभी तक ना अपन जो भी करते आए, there are 3 और mainly basically 2 ID and class selectors. तो एक दो चीजें अपने को पढ़नी है. इधर है क्या? Suppose that I'm using a tag Lauren, Lauren 35 format document. यार एक ना मैं chat private करता हूँ पहले, रुक जाओ. This is creating a lot of issues. So here there is some tags that we use. जब मैं क्लास में HTML पढ़ा रहा था, then I said कि there would be some things कि IDs and classes and all that we will be discussing right after when we'll start the CSS. So there is something called ID. That you can give, and maybe ki para 1. That is something that you can give. There is also something called class that you can give maybe key main para or a para. Maybe I can give a para. देखो, ID is basically a unique identification that you are giving to a particular tag or a particular, let me take this here, to a particular section. Okay. ID is always unique for in entire HTML page. Only you can have only one ID associated with any one tag. Class is a bit of common. You can add multiple classes, the same classes to the multiple folders. You can add same class to the multiple folders. Okay, ji. See here. ID, and then I can take here, not maybe key ID, I would say I would then use class a double s class. Okay, and then I can give the same para. This and LO Lauren is just a basic simple text that is being opened with the live server. Now see, there are 2-3 types of styling that we need to do. The first one is the inline styling, the very basics one, but not at all recommended to do that. But you can just see, you can just go here in the paragraph tag itself or any tag, and you can just start writing your CSS here only. Style, you just use a word, this key style, and you can maybe add border 100 pixels. Solid black. So SOLID, solid, BLACK black. छोड़ यार, मैं इसको कलर कर देता हूँ. Color aqua. ठीक है. The color is aqua. Now you can see the color has been changed. The color has been changed to the aqua model. ठीक है. Hi, hello everyone. Yeah, I'm ending this class today, right now, just because I don't know what's happening or something like that. Not working for me today. पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है आज, but anything is not working for me today, and I'm not in a mentally state to teach. So ending this class right away. Don't want to waste your time. Something is bad for me. This class is not working right now for me. So really don't want to waste your time. Take your time, take this time and repeat the concepts, revise the concepts, and we'll start with tomorrow. Okay. Really apologies from my side, but पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है. Not at all, not a single thing is working for me today. छोटी-छोटी चीजें भी एकदम पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है. Leave it. So let's meet tomorrow. ठीक है, if anyone have any non-academic doubt that if I may address, then it's okay. Else I would end the class right away. This class is not working for me today. ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. How to practice यार? Just build webs, just build the project, just build the project. यार कल क्लास, अच्छा वन मोर थिंग, कि कल क्लास क्या रखें, कब रखें बताओ? शाम के समय में रखें 6-7 बजे के आसपास? यो इट्स अ संडे, इट्स अ संडे, यू ऑल माइट बी कंफर्टेबल. अगेन जस्ट आस्किंग बिफोर दैट, 6-7 बजे के आसपास रखें कल क्लास? चार बजे? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर कंफर्टेबल 4 बजे? फोर? ठीक है, चलो मैं व्हाट्सएप पे बता दूंगा. किसी कोई रेज्यूमे शेयर करना चाहता था, शेयर करो. आई विल गिव द राइट, यू कैन शेयर द स्क्रीन, शेयर कर लो. आई विल सी इट राइट. यस यस सर, अब शेयर करो. अनम्यूट. ठीक है, यू ऑल कैन अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ नाउ, यू ऑल कैन अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ.
Sir, it is visible. Screen is visible.
दिख रहा है, दिख रहा है.
Sir.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. और ये देखो ना, एक जनरल एडवाइस है, अपने आप को म्यूट करो पहले, अपने आप को म्यूट करो पहले. वॉइस रिपीट हो रहा है. हाँ, अभी खोलो, वेब पेज जाओ. कोई नहीं, वो उसने अपना म्यूट ऑफ नहीं करा था. कभी भी ना अपने रेज्यूमे में ये एक प्रोफेशनल एडवाइस है, ठीक है? फोटोज मत ऐड किया करो, इट लुक वेरी शिटी. पहला चीज, अरे दिखाओ दिखाओ वेब, वो दिखाओ, रेज्यूमे दिखाओ, पूरा दिखाओ. मतलब इट वाज एडवाइस. ठीक है, रेज्यूमे में जज नहीं कर रहा, तुम्हारी HTML स्किल्स को जज कर रहा हूँ. और बहुत अच्छा बनाया है तुमने. इसमें तुमने डिव वगैरह यूज किया है ना? चैट पे लिख दो, डिव वगैरह यूज किया है
Yes, sir.
डिव वगैरह यूज किया है ना?
Yes, yes.
ठीक है, ठीक है, देख के समझ में गया था मैं.
और एक फॉर्म भी बना है सर.
हाँ, थोड़ा बहुत उसने CSS यूज किया है. वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. रियली लव्ड इट. कीप इट अप, कीप इट अप. सौरभ, अपलोड ऑल दिस प्रोजेक्ट्स रेगुलरली ऑन योर गिटहब. ठीक है, अगर गिटहब पर यूज करना आता है तो ठीक है, नहीं आता है तो 1-2 क्लास के बाद हम गिटहब सिखा ही देंगे. ठीक है, तो गिटहब पे रेगुलरली अपलोड किया करो, इससे गिटहब प्रोफाइल अच्छी बनती है. ठीक है, मतलब ऐसा होता है ना, कई बार आपके पास प्रोजेक्ट्स होते हैं और आप एक दिन में अपलोड कर देते हो सारे इंटरव्यूज वगैरह के लिए. तो रिक्रूटर्स को ऐसा लगता है कि ये सारे प्रोजेक्ट चोरी के प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं और आपने बस इंटरव्यू से पहले अपलोड कर दिए हैं. यार व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप कोई अभी है क्लास में, मतलब राइट नाउ जिसके पास व्हाट्सएप लिंक है, ग्रुप लिंक है, वो भेज दो. ये प्राइवेट चैट में आपने भेजा, हर्ष प्राइवेट चैट में भेजा. चलो मैं पब्लिकली भेज देता हूँ, मैं पब्लिकली भेज देता हूँ. ठीक है जी, चलो बाय बाय, टेक केयर.
हेलो.
हाँ हाँ बताओ पीयूष, प्रियांशु बताओ.
हाँ सर, कह रहे थे इसमें एक गिटहब पे हमारी एक रिपोजिटरी पड़ी थी, तो सर वो मतलब वो पेजेस के फॉर्म में नहीं चल रही. सर स्क्रीन शेयर करें आपको?
सॉरी सॉरी, फिर से बोलो.
सर गिटहब पे एक हमारी फाइल पड़ी है सर, मतलब
हम्म.
पेजेस के फॉर्म में, लेकिन सर वो पेजेस में बदल नहीं रहे, जैसे उस पे क्लिक करते हैं तो पोस्ट यूआरएल पे।
यार प्रियांशु, मैं वाकई ईमानदारी से बता रहा हूँ, मैं आपकी आवाज सुन नहीं पा रहा। चलो एक बार फिर से बोलो।
एक मिनट सर, कह रहे हैं कि जो गिटहब पे हमारी एक रिपोजिटरी बना के डाले थे फाइल को, तो वो पेजेस के फॉर्म में नहीं आ रही है।
पेजेस के फॉर्म में नहीं आ रही है?
हाँ हाँ, पेजेस के फॉर्म में मतलब।
ठीक है यार, मतलब 1 या 2 क्लास के बाद गिटहब पढ़ाऊंगा एक पूरी क्लास में, तो देख लेंगे उसका क्या दिक्कत आ रही होगी। ठीक है।
हाँ हाँ, एक मिनट सर, आपको जरा एक प्रोजेक्ट दिखाते हैं सर।
हाँ, प्रोजेक्ट दिखाओ दिखाओ।
हाँ शायद अगर होगा मेरे लैपटॉप में, एक मिनट सर, बस
चलो
थोड़ा
ठीक है,
सा time।
मेरे को मेरा व्हाट्सएप नंबर है ना, भेज देना।
हाँ हाँ सर, नॉर्मल था लेकिन बनाए थे काफी।
ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है।
हाँ
चलो ठीक
CSS।
है, बाय एवरीवन।
ओके।
Once again, sincerely apologize for all of you, but this class has to end. मतलब मैं ऐसे टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करना चाहता था आप लोगों का. This day is not working for me. So, yeah, bye bye. Take care. See you all tomorrow. Good night. Good night.